I have long lamented the plundering of Africa's natural resources, and I don't mean just you and I. The colonizers knew the value of these resources. That's why many are still out here, and yet we just don't learn. Our fish, our diamonds, our mines benefit mostly non-Namibians, and the timber in our Zambezi and Capivi regions is no better off. The things we be doing for money. I sent numerous emails to the Director of Forestry, Joseph Hailwa, since last year, and this week I finally got an audience with him and asked him some pertinent questions about just what it is his ministry is doing about reports of loads and loads of trucks transporting age-old rosewood through the country, and how this is regulated.
It is not necessary to say that every timber we see is actually a stolen one. What happened is that in Kavango, for example, there are some areas that is in communal area at large, but they are given to some individuals. It's a leasehold by legally or given so, and therefore we do make a provision of having a management plan of each of those areas. And in that management plan, we indicate the quantity of wood found there, and then those resources now we say out of this quantity, we may allow allowable cut, how much or how many logs or trees you may cut and how many you may leave. So if we count that and we are satisfied that yes, this number of trees can be taken and this one can be left out, so we allow that operation to take place. But what we give now is a permit, and what the cost in many cases you are seeing as a public is a permit cost, the actual paper, but not necessarily that we are selling those timber. The timber is sold by the farm owner, and then is the farm owner now who is agreeing on the price with whoever is a buyer. And in many cases we are being accused that we are giving permits to non-Namibians or foreign nationals, but it's not always the case. There are few cases where we are really having a person say that this person is from South Africa or this person is a Chinese or whatever. But in many cases, the permits are applied for by the Namibian people.
I asked the Director of Forestry, Joseph Hailwa, just how much of an effort is being made to preserve our forests and who is in charge of policing how they are maintained.
The team is there, the officials are there, or almost in each and every region. There are some regions we have 2 or 3 offices. If we take the area like Kavango East, we have about 3 to 4 offices, yeah, for the one region, which is Nrundu, Ndiona, Mukwege, and actually at the river there. So we have about 5 offices in the Kavango East, and all those offices, there's 1 or 2 officers responsible for law enforcement. So we do have officials there, but by saying this, I'm not necessarily saying that everything is perfect. That number is enough. The room for getting more people is better, is needed and is there, that can actually improve the situation. And there are times maybe we may not have enough equipments or vehicles to run on time, but in many cases we are able to meet our obligations.